Every month I'm giving away a prize courtesy of AOC Sim Sports. This month we're giving away a pair of AOC Sim Sports Invicta sim racing boots worth $100. Stick around to the end of the video to learn how to win. Hello, welcome back for another track guide. It's week 7 in the iRacing GT3 schedule and we're at Sandown, a brand new track to the service and one that really honestly doesn't lend itself to GT3 racing. I'm not going to be racing here this week. I think it's a really cool track and there's going to be some great car combinations here, but GT3 just isn't one of them. Best of luck with your driving here if you take it on this week. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you find this useful and you want to see more of the same. And hopefully I'll see you out there on the track. Cheers, guys. Okay, here I go with my 107.19 here at Sandown. I'm in the BMW, which I'm driving quite a lot this season. There's definitely more time to be had here. I'm not wild about this track, I'll be brutally honest with you. But we are coming to turn 1, and just after the wall, and just before the 100 board, that's where I start my braking. And we're just going to bring it down to third. I caught a bit of slip on entry here. It didn't really hurt too much, bit too much slip really. But ultimately, we don't really want to hit this curb. There are a couple of curbs that we are going to attack. This isn't one of them. So we just need a really, really good entry here. We don't want too much of that outside curb on exit. It's really going to upset the car. And then we got our first chicane here. Now, just as this dirt road starts, that's basically where I'm going to start braking. We're going to drop it down to second. And we've created quite a nice little line here between the two apexes. And we're going to jump the second of the two curbs just to straighten ourselves out a little bit. Notice that I'm pretty easy on the gas as we go over there. And then we want to make sure we're really well positioned right on the outside here. And we're going to start a kind of second phase of braking here. We're going to keep it in second. You could go down to first, but I just found that the momentum was stronger if we kept it in second. And we could put our foot down harder on exit with lower revs without fear of the back wheels spinning up. So we've got a period of flat out straight here. And we want to get the car positioned nicely on the right hand side. We've got an incredibly fast right hander coming up. So we're watching for the 50 board. And then the track sort of breaks out slightly to the right here on the yellow line. And we're going to lift. I lifted a bit too much here. I could have held a firmer accelerator. But what we're looking to do is we're looking just to bite a little bit off this right-hand curb. Too much here when you've got a slowdown. But we don't really want to go back up to 100% throttle because as soon as we sort of land on the curb, that's when we're really going to start hitting the brakes. We started braking gently here, but if we apply too much brake as we're going over this curb, the car's going to get upset. Look at the way the car's pointed. We're going to get tight to that left-hand inside curb where the yellow line ends, but we're pointing out towards the outside of the track. We've really got to line ourselves up for this one. Tricky little complex, this. So we're down to second. We're at the widest point, and then where this sort of darker grass patch sits, that's where we're going to turn in. And we don't really want to chew too much curb. We've started accelerating already. We've got a wide exit, but this outside curb is quite upsetting for the car. Now we're looking to the 50 board. We're going to brake at the old fictional 70 marker. And we're keeping it wide at the moment. And what we want to do is we really want to attack this first curb to open up the second corner as much as we can. So we're turning in relatively early, and we're right over the curb here with a view to get this really nice wide exit. We couldn't really be much further over the right hand side of the track, and that's really the quick approach to this corner. If you're much further over to the left, you're going to have a horrible time on exit here. So really sacrifice that first curb. It's got to be done. And then we've got a nice wide run at the final corner. That final curb, if you take it too much on exit, you're going to have a bad time down the entire start-finish straight. So try and really sacrifice that first curb to keep the second curb nice and tidy. So that is my 1 minute 7.19 here at Sandown. Definitely could go quicker. I didn't honestly have the will for it. I don't agree with this track for a GT3 schedule at all. Lovely track, just not for these cars. Best of luck if you do take it on this week. I hope it goes really well. Let us know how you get on in the comments. And as always, if you found it useful, please do give it a like. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, then please do subscribe to the channel. Thanks, folks. See you next time. As mentioned at the start of the video, every month we're giving away a fantastic prize from Asetek Sim Sports. All you've got to do for a chance to win is be a subscriber and comment or chat live in any of my videos or streams between week 5 and week 8 of the iRacing schedule. I'll pick a random winner to become one of the first people in the world to own a pair of Asetek Sim Sports Invicta Sim Racing boots, shipping late August. Asetek Sim Sports Sim Racing boots allow you to stay unconquered on the racetrack and achieve peak performance. And who doesn't want peak performance?